Hold on 1 second. Let me see. No. All right, you are gonna have to excuse my appearance. I kind of had to run out of the house, like kind of looking crazy. But but yeah. So I want to go ahead and go into Ezekiel real quick. Because I don't know, it's something about Tyree. I told you I don't know why this would keep coming up, but I do think that again in this Empress card, the ships that's down here underneath this entrance, or this, you know, to this waterfall or whatever. On the regular cards, there's like a ship and some creatures or something like that down there. There's like something, but I said I don't know. It reminds me of the ships of Tarshish and Tyree. Okay, so again it says here is another message given from the Lord. Now again, remember, the Lord is whoever is the one that is the Lord, the president, or that resides, okay, presides in probably a place in heaven. And again, Satan is running things from heaven. So if we put these things together, okay, this is the fact that they're making sure that the real royal heir, or the real chosen one, or elect, or the ordained anointed one, the sovereign one, right, is not going to let's see. Their kings are horribly afraid and look on with twisted faces. The merchants of the nations shake their heads, for the fate is dreadful. You have forever perished. Okay, so I feel like this is what's trying to be projected towards me. All right, but this is me looking at them, me knowing who I am, but the fact that the world is against me. Again, this wheat right here, separating the wheat from the tare, the empresses have been up here doing this the whole time, and people don't like that, right? It's almost the whole thing of Metatron too, you know, that knows the secrets of God, that he put ahead of all of the angels and things like that, okay? But the angels hated that. The angels did not like that happened, right? So I see more energy coming in of certain people coming back into the field, okay? Certain surnames and things, okay, that are coming back in, where I feel like they know that I don't know that what type of power I hold in heaven. Or again, if this is a situation where there is a living God energy that wants to put me below, okay, to make me take that energy of Metatron, as if, okay, that's like almost like a offering of a cup, right? That's almost like the person that got these 3 cups right here, but they're not wanting this one little cup that's being given to them by energy, because they know that that's not being given to them by God. It's like giving a bribe or something to somebody. It's almost like taking a lesser step. Okay, I know that you God, right? Or you the Godhead on this plane, or you the one that's chosen, the elect one that's going to be above all, the star, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and give you something where you can have control over these entities. But it's just like, wait a minute, I know that's my throne though. I want my throne though. I know that I'm the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, right? Although my outer appearance is feminine, I am, the whole time that I've been here, I change of not, and I still charge in, even knowing that I'm under attack, right, with the truth. All right. So again, she is a judge. This is God's temple, holy temple. This is the Holy One of Israel. You got Israel and you got the Holy One. If you think about it as twin flame energy, it's kind of making me think that basically one twin is the one that holds all of the essence of the heavens, that is heaven, that is that spiritual essence, that masculine, feminine energy. And then you have the twin flame that is going to be financially stable, and they're going to have they're going to already be in exalted positions, or they're going to have already a large following or fan crowd or something like this. So they will be able to in society, they'll be able to look like they are over the Holy One. The Holy One is just going to be holy. They don't need much to be holy, because it's something that's glowing or flowing from within them and around them. Okay. So it says, you know, here's another message from the Lord. So let's just get it straight, that this is not a message from God. This is from the Lord. Now, the Lord is going to be more powerful than, if there's a God energy on this earth, the Lord and Satan is going to be over that energy. Let's keep that in mind with society, with finances, whatever they're doing, whatever movement, the principalities and the rulers in high places. Okay. Those are going to be over this entity. So we have to, being in a living God energy as the word itself. That's why it's come so fluent to me to be able to see and read between the lines. To be able to take these words in and clean out clear up. It's like a clairvoyant energy to clear out what people are misunderstanding here in a living fashion. It's like, this is the story of my life. our lives. We're in here. You see what I'm saying? Those of you that who know you who you are. Okay. So again, I don't know what we're going to be getting into here, but I know that, you know, I'm going into 28. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. What was 28 and what? Goodness. And I only got one of my phones here. I don't want to have to go through this whole book. So this is, okay, so again, if we think about the all-seeing eye, or that eye, right? That eye is going to be able to see through the bull with everything, okay? So even though it seems like the world is saying one thing, right? The outward energy, even if we're talking about the world card, the energy, that feminine energy, that body that's in, you know, that has that purple thing wrapped around their body and has been shown in their nakedness or whatever, right? Again, that makes me think about the purple rain. Right. So to give somebody to be hang on the cross, to have to deal with all these things, and then also be the one that's being persecuted. But at the same time, somebody else is living the life of luxury. They're not being exposed and they're being exalted because they want to ruin the true energy. They want to ruin the Holy One and exalt one. The Holy One is going to be of sons of God. And then the one that is the one that is exalted, just pushed up on that pedestal. Right. That didn't have to work for it. That didn't go through all of the, you know what I'm saying, all of the frequencies and currencies and energies, and they didn't have to go through the healing and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? It's always to keep that energy secluded, cut off, and set to the side so they can use it when they want to, right? And then nobody knows about it, right? And then when you speak, it's almost like nobody's going to believe you, right? Because you're going to be outnumbered, right? It keeps making me think about mass media when I'm seeing it on YouTube or online. It keeps saying something about outnumbered because they know that they've outnumbered me, but you know, they can't take away my power or my authority. So I have to still stand in that authority, which comes off as being, somebody might say, well, what is this person talking about? This person is mentally ill. We see this over here. But what I'm telling you is, and that's how they've been able to do this to feminine energies over time, with threatening of taking children, threatening of jail, threatening of, you know, with control, like them having access to my account now so they can take down videos, lock videos, and things like this of that nature, right? So they're going to choose the people closest to you to surround you and keep the chains on your legs. So my mind is totally free. I know what I know that that I'm the chosen one, right? But everything around me is trying to tell me otherwise, right? To the point where if I start making moves, you know what I'm saying, they're just waiting for me to mess up so that they can catch me in a snare. So you're dealing with narcissistic, cocky individuals that are like thinking that they got everything figured out, thinking that they have you outnumbered, so they're treating you badly when it comes to food or access to information, access to different documents. These people are going to overtake and try to change your identity, use your you know what I'm saying, using your trust and your wills and all of your land, you know. So that's the energy that I feel. It's like an overpowered energy, right? But you're still going to always be that. It's about a vibe. You're always going to carry that vibe, right? All right. So they need the world to see you one way. That's why they're exposing you. That's why they're trying to show the world the bad sides of you and not the good you. They're not trying to show the growth in you. They want to go back into your history, into your past, and dig out things in the past to try to make them something. But they don't understand that you've been selected. You've been, lifted up by source. Okay. And sitting with source and being purified. But if you don't stand strong and stand in that power, then somebody's going to be able to take it away from you. All right. So it's saying, son of the dust. They think they're grinding someone down to dust. But then again, I'm thinking too, the dust could also be me looking at somebody, you know, as that I've ground up. Somebody might think they ground me up and sprinkled me out and I don't have any power. And then I might think of that as doing that again, in a spiritual essence to someone else. All right. So it says son of the dust. People may look at this as me that challenge, people like me that challenge the industry, that challenged, you know, governing forces, that challenge those that are exalted. Okay. All right. So it says, says the Prince of Tyre. Okay. Lord God says, you are so proud. Okay. The Lord God. So again, this is still Lord God energy. All right. And they're placing the Lord before God. You understand what I'm saying? They're placing the Lord before God, and God is saying, I'm placing myself before the Lord all the time. That's why I always question what we're talking about when we're talking about the Lord God. Why would anybody put Lord in front of God? If God is the word, then, you know what I'm saying, there's no reason to ever even put God's name with anybody, with anything else. There's never a reason to do so. All right. So again, I feel like this is them, again, like I said, cutting me off. They feel as though, you know, I should not be able to have a say so. I cannot speak. So it's almost like that energy of you got that shit that somebody would look for but can't find. Okay. So right now, that I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like they've cut me off some kind of way where I won't be able to speak the truth anymore. All right. And I feel like this is the earth joining with the earth. This is the earth. These earthly beings, these dark skinned people are now in a position of power. They know who I am. And what they feel like they're going to do is be able to crush me down to nothing. All right. And they're going to use online social construct and these type of things to infiltrate. All right. And erase. All right. So again, it said, you're so proud. Let's see. You're so proud and you think you are God sitting on the throne of God. And that's what another feminine energy said the other day. She said that, wait a minute, this person is sitting there. Okay. In Ezekiel, he's making me think about this one feminine energy that's very intuitive. Right. And I know that she sees me, but I'm not upset about her seeing me because I feel like there is something righteous about her. You see what I'm saying? It's these people that's trying to use what they have to try to slander me that upset me. Okay. So again, it's saying, she was saying that this person is, some man is acting like he's like of authority and that he's actually showing off some of these things, that these assets he's showing them off are actually somebody else's. They're his friends. So it makes me think about a twin flame again around that maybe even again had taken this opportunity to do this to me in the past and then acted like they came here to make it right, but then in the end they ended up trying to show me in some kind of light, and then they ended up again taking the throne. Okay, so it's saying this person is sitting proud and looking good. She was saying something about all this stuff, but it's actually their friend stuff. Okay, so again it says you're so proud you think you are God sitting on the throne of God, or the island home in the midst of the sea. Okay, but the island's throne in the midst of the sea. This is making me think about some kind of island or something, some secret island or something. Or again, sitting in the midst of the sea because this person is of the seas. Or again, yeah, well, it's also making me think about the White House. Okay, it says, but you are only a man. Okay. And not a God with a G. Okay. Though you boast yourself to be like God, you are wiser than Daniel. Okay. For no secret is hidden from you. Okay. All right. And it says, you have used your wisdom and understanding to get great wealth. See, and that's what I'm saying. This person, they have used their wisdom and understanding of me to, in my Akashic records, to get that wealth. Okay. Let's see, because this is reminding me of, yeah, because again, the will, this is Ezekiel's will, basically. Okay. So again, this person has been watching me using Queen of Cups energy and also using, you know what I'm saying, probably 5th generation energy to see all of my wealth or everything that's included with me. Okay. And now they have been able to attain those things, changing over paperwork of things that were supposed to be coming to me. Okay. And I feel like this energy is possibly this energy sitting here with these 3 cups, and somebody is handing them the thing, right? And we can look at this card always in different, but in this instance, to do the right thing, but this person doesn't want to accept this cup because they know this cup, you know what I'm saying, is that cup, right? They've already prepared these and filled them up with stuff and everything like this, right? Giving them business. They got the business ideas from the mind of the capital energy, right? Or the capital dome or temple, the highest mountain, the most high on fucking earth. That's what it is. The Holy One of Israel is the most high mountain. This is also represented, I think, the 4 apples that are on top of the head of the King of Cups. And this person doesn't want, because if this one comes to light, people are going to see, you see what I'm saying? That this one is as powerful or the same as this man. This is the reason why he doesn't want it in this case. This is, I don't read tarot. I use these books to tell the story because the Torah is in the tarot and the tarot is in the Torah. Because all this time, these people have had the star in this cage. These people have had the star in this situation here, where they have been hovering. You know, this is the wisdom of God. They have been watching it, calculating. You know, and then also allowing seers or what do you think? Queens of Cups to be able to look in on this energy here. Okay, and while they can keep it contained in this thing, it's okay. But once it gets loose, you know what I'm saying? It's able to even conquer the moon and put the moon in its place. So it's almost like this is the 2 of Pentacles with this scorpionic energy, the moon and the sun. It's like a dance. It's like a dance. The scorpionic energy, you know, and then when all things go bad with the Scorpio, he's done, then he will sting your ass. Period. Again, and this is them using magic or jinn energy, okay, in order to do this to the Empress, Emperor, slash whatever. And again, I think that they're working with a Queen of Pentacles or somebody that's in the likeness of a Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So it says, you have used your wisdom and understanding to get great wealth and gold and silver and many treasures. So that's not my case at all, because I haven't done that. But I have watched my twin flames be able to do that. Now, I'm not saying they didn't work hard to do that. And I'm not saying that all of it is not theirs, but they know. I feel like this is, again, some of that wealth or those riches belongs to the kingdom. So again, if you stole the kingdom or you're on the throne, right, of God, if the Lord God has taken the throne of God, it's a hijack. That's somebody, you know, again, if they were working together, it would be different. This energy, I feel like, makes me feel like we're working together at some points in time, but then shows me all the time that any second when I'm going to go ahead and bury you. You see what I'm saying? When I'm done using you, it's really just about that energy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is me standing in the Seven of Wands, trying to hold up. All these things are coming at me, and I'm just holding this fucking wand like, get the fuck back. I'm not going down without a fight. Yeah. And then they continue to try to get together and see what they can do using temperance in order to control the situation. Science, social media, visuals, things like this. Even recording or sharing just the okay? They want to show me when I'm down and out and I'm, you know, concerned or praying or communing with source in quiet about losing children and things like this, right? Or even just when they're draining me the most, when these people are attacking and sending the Eight of Wands towards me, you know, the most, right? So again, this is a victory for me. They want me to think that it's a victory for them. This is a victory for me. The only reason why it seems that it's them is because, again, they have been exalted above. They're the ones with the money. So cash rules everything, but but there's something else that rules shit too, okay? But they want to keep that, you know, it's like a stingy energy, having your cake and eat it too, okay? Trying to convince me that that's not true, but I see right through, okay? You have the Judgment card here, okay? And these people are back at work trying to see what they can do. This is me being threatened today, basically, when I just wanted to go out and get coffee with my daughter. This is me being threatened and called saying, where are you? Like, you know what? When we're at home and I'm taking care of this child, you're not concerned about this child then. Why are you concerned? Yeah, because they want to leave me out in the cold now, okay? They see that I'm not going to be being subdued and replenished. So they want to keep me out in the cold now. Okay. Well, they wanted to do that in the first place. That's been their plans. As long as I was quiet and sat there and took it and didn't say anything about it, it was fine. So again, this person has taken my laptop. They've taken over and hijacked my account. They've changed my password. So they're controlling the narrative of, what I can put out. Okay. Right now, the fact that there's no views, not even just one view on here, lets me know that this is what they're doing actually right now. Okay, so I was threatened because I went out for coffee with my daughter that I've started and taken it to a different level. I found the cyber driver's license of this person's. This means that they're able to navigate, okay, in the realms, possibly in the minds, possibly in the, when it comes to your platforms and stuff like that. These are people that can navigate. But again, justice is going to be served because this is not right. This is taking away, again, the access to the outside world to an empress that they want to, or emperor that they want to kill off and act like they don't exist so that they can be the only one ruling. So when that energy of saying, when somebody said I'm God or whatever, they're giving me that impression, but it's still like that energy of Yabal, whatever, okay, whatever it is, okay, that's saying you're wrong. And so that's the thing I think that we're going to talk about in Ezekiel, where somebody says you have exalted yourself, you have done, but to me, since I know who I am and I'm that all-seeing eye, I'm looking at this person like, motherfucker, I see exactly what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? But to the world, he has already convinced, and that's what I'm saying, Satan is going to deceive the whole world. And the whole world, he've already convinced. Oh, that looked like what you call it right there. Look, I'm way away from home and this person sitting here. Now, I think that was him. Hold on. All right. So yeah, this is the energy here. Me and my daughter today just going out but I think that he thought that I was going on the run or something. Okay. Which now it feels like I can't even go back home. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a threat. That's a threat. Now, I was going to go back home after like a couple hours, but now it seems like a threat. If I go back home, they're going to try to do something like call somebody on me, arrest me, or, just kind of be some kind of way with me. Because when I went to the gas station to use my card, I seen this error message that I'd never seen before. It just said that we can't recognize, like, it didn't even say declined. It didn't say anything. It just said your chip won't work here or some shit like this. Okay. So again, this is the star. All of this is to block out who the real fucking star is, right? So again, they tried to kill me off. I should be somewhere. They're probably looking like, you know, the person that looked like their head was wounded, but then they came back and everybody's looking in shock. All right. So again, here's that 10. Keep on showing up here. And this is the person that does this. These swords are supposed to be in this person's back to end them, but it's not going to be able to do so. Their plan to end me should be over, right? And I'm wondering, you know, if I know people are listening, but I'm wondering if the right people are still listening at this point in time. Because I feel like whatever this is, you can put this in reverse or you could put it upright, because we're talking about two different energies here. Somebody has discovered themselves, and somebody else that thinks that they have discovered themselves is in the reverse here, okay? It's almost like trying to be forced into like whatever this Two of Cups is, this union, right? But they want me to be like this in the Two of Swords, not knowing which way to go. And I feel like whatever I'm doing is putting, you know, is putting another emperor like in reverse, but actually they want me to be that emperor that's in reverse. They want me to go back into this energy of this blinded person here, blind and bound. And I feel like they've replaced me with a feminine energy to play my part, okay? To play my part that is willing to sit down and be in this blind and bound energy, right? But I'm just saying no. With the Hierophant energy, that's almost like the peace sign or whatever. I'm just saying, you know, it's about peace and love, not war for me. But these people are warring against me for some reason. I don't think I need to war against anybody if I know exactly who I am. You see what I'm saying? And it's these gold and silver and riches and stuff that these people have, right? Yeah, their wisdom has made them very rich and very proud. So again, I have anointed and put these people on this pedestal. Almost so much, love them so much that I love them more than my fucking self. And this is what has them thinking that now they can go ahead and kick me down to the curb. But I am the one that exalted these people. I am the one that said, don't touch not my anointed. So it's going to seem proud because people are going to say, this little old person, look what they do. Look how they live. Look how she just sits around. She doesn't really do this and that. I wonder if this is this person. I wonder, because I think they got a tracking device on my car. I know they do. Look. They just came out of there, went over here, came out of here, and sitting right there. Therefore, the Lord God says, because you, that you are as wise as God, okay? An enemy, let's see, army, the terror of the nation shall suddenly draw their sword against you, your marvelous wisdom. So I think this is also somebody cutting me off, you know what I'm saying, from social media, okay? And defile your splendor. They will bring you to the pit of hell, and you shall die there, pierced with many wounds. Yeah, look at that. What is they doing? That is him. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's him. I'm leaving. That's him. That's him. That's him. This shit is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. I'm like 30 minutes away from my fucking house, dude. That is him. That is him. This fucking crazy. I knew it. This is crazy.